I'm on the way to McDonald's, Macca's, as the Australians call it. In London, they don't say Macca's. They say Mickey. I think they say Mickey. Mackies. Should we get some Mackies? I did a bit of sewing this morning. I did some repairing, mainly. I shortened this jersey. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Feels good. Feels good to use my hands to create. I feel like we don't really do that anymore. You know, we're editing, we're doing a lot of these things in the digital world, but I'm not really creating things with our hands as much. I've been thinking about signing up for a TAFE course, actually. I don't know what for, but I'm thinking something along the lines of pattern making or a sewing course to be able to understand how garments and pieces are actually created. I'm tossing it between that and woodworking. Knowing how to maneuver wood and just use it as a material. There's gonna be a day where you're gonna have to learn how to do all of that and be able to fix things one day for your house. My dad passed when I was 12, and so I never really got the chance to learn these skills that, you know, typically a father would teach their children. My dad taught me how to work on a car. That did not happen for me. A lot of the stuff I've learned is because of YouTube and my own research and learning how to do things. Pretty insane.
What can I get for you?
Could I get a small filet of fish meal, a large double quarter pounder meal? Is it alright if we have fresh fries, please?
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you so much. Alright. Honestly, I love going through the drive-thru. I can't do that in London. I don't have a car, and I don't think I've ever seen a drive-thru. I don't think they exist. Yeah, I don't think drive-thrus exist in London. I was meant to fly back to London 3 days ago, and my flight was through Doha, and obviously with everything going on, my flight got cancelled. And so I do get my refund. Okay, long story short, I'm moving back home. Oh, I'm moving back to Australia. That's what we know so far. I appreciate that. Oh, these. Straight out of the fryer. Okay, now we're just gonna circumnavigate home. I've been back for about 4 months now. When I left London, I didn't actually know if I wanted to keep living there and extend my visa or move back home. Man, it's been nice. It's been real nice being back home. I don't know if you feel this. You know, when you've grown up in one city your entire life, and pretty much your whole life you're just wanting to get out of that city, but it's home, and you think there's so much out there, which there is, but then you get to a point where you see what actually matters, whether that's relationships, or family, or friends, the simple things in life that actually bring you joy. And then you realize, oh, the place is actually not that bad, because the things that I care about are kind of here. So even if there are career opportunities out there that's even enticing and make you think, oh, I'm going to be happier, by all means do it and chase that if that's what you want. But I think I realized that it was what I thought I want, but it wasn't necessarily a desire that I actually had. And society kind of does that. It makes you think this is what you want, the career, the success, the fame, you know, the followers, all this stuff. But then you get it, and then you feel the same thing you felt when you were stuck in a 9-to-5. That same feeling of constantly having to climb and strive and keep feeling the goalposts move further and further. Every time you reach one milestone, oh, okay, one more, and then I'll be good. There's always a one more. And then so you get stuck back in that cycle. And I could feel that being the path, a potential path that I might take, where I just get so lost in the metrics and in living this influencer life that I'm never able to actually be content with what I do have. All that to say, I'm back here for now. I don't really know what the next step is, but God's taken me thus far. And at every season, I've had everything I ever needed to get through it. So I have no doubt that this next step of faith into the unknown, He's still going to be there. He's still going to provide. It's the seasons that are ugly and feel like you have no idea what's going on. You don't really know who you are. You kind of see yourself going down any path, really, and you're kind of wrestling with yourself and with God, for me, about what that thing is, what the next thing is. But I'm learning that it's in this wrestle and it's in this tension that you just can't really resolve at this time, where there's something that gets planted in you, something you can't just manufacture yourself. It's something deep that, I don't know, kind of makes you see life for what it is and allows you to really consider what matters to you and to work towards the things that actually bring life and love into this world. I know that sounds so but you know what I mean. Something that you actually care about, not the glamour and how it looks and how people perceive you. Oh yeah. Large double quarter pounder, man. I'm trying to lower the level of input for the amount of social media I consume. It's just so much. There's so much noise. There's constantly new thoughts being added into your already infinite pool of thoughts to have. And it never really leaves you feeling good. The way it provokes you to feel happy in one video, envious, angry, kitty video, yawn. And so it's cycling through all these different emotions and provoking you to feel these emotions, which isn't normally meant to happen. Humans weren't really created to have so much stimulus constantly going. Entertainment didn't exist before. We made that. So I'm kind of detox from it all. I saw it on YouTube, but it has to be a good video for me to put it on. I've been sewing. Maybe I'll show you some of that. So yeah, I've hemmed it. This was the previous. It was a little bit long. I'm pretty happy with that. We got a clean edge. Ironed it down. Yeah, we ignore that. This part was ripped all the way down here. I kind of wanted to leave this. It kind of frames the necklace. So yeah. Look at this guy now. Getting real beat up. We have done some repairs on the sleeve. Kind of messy touch-ups. I like the look of visible repairs. When I'd gotten it, there already were some repairs done. Just to like reinforce some weak areas. And so I thought, let me add some of my flavor as well. Oh yeah, let's do it pickups. Maybe we'll transition into pickups. Hey guys, let's do some pickups. This insanity. Look at this, man. I can't really date this. I got this at Good Sammy's for $40. Came with this wool collar, which does look cool, but I wanted to kind of just rock it as is, and it just fits me incredibly. There's no labeling in the inside. YKK zips. Material is just, it's like a full cotton, I think. Yeah, but there's like no branding whatsoever. Quite incredible. I wore this to the Lululemon event, and I shook Lewis Hamilton's hand. I made a little chat. Watch this. Anyway, he liked my fit. He was like, hey man, where'd you get that? And he was like, what are those? You know, you see Miyaki, and he knew what's up. He's got some good style. So yeah. On that same day, this Good Sammy's purchase, I call this the trunks jacket. Like, I literally got it because it just reminded me so much of future Trunks. He's got the sword. Doesn't it just fit like it? Like, it's so cropped. It's got these pointy shoulder pads. So this is like some 1980s made in Hong Kong ski jacket. And I was like, it's actually cool. One, for nostalgia, and two, the right day, you'll whip it out. Let me tell you something. A piece I'm bringing back into the rotation. My first ever French short jacket. I never really wore it that much because it just fit me a bit big, but I don't know, I'm kind of liking it. And it's got this beautiful herringbone, and it's kind of faded, but I think I could, really get some wear out of it. It's actually better than the other guy in terms of functionality. Much thicker, feels more durable. The pockets are deeper, so you can actually put stuff in it without it falling out. If we're going to talk about practical, this is probably the best pickup this year so far, but it could take the cake by the end of the year. This right here, let me tell you something. V090 utility vest from Informale. Isn't this just beautiful? 100% cotton. Got these beautiful big reverse pleat pockets. Boom, for the pen. Another pocket. Shout out Informale, man. Amazing Melbourneian brand. Really cool. Steve is just awesome, and he's good at what he does, man. So yeah, this is like the take on a mix of a hunting and fishing jacket. It's a bit longer, and so it's made to be worn on top of shirts and jackets. But it's so just practical. It adds something. Got these like sport coat lapels, which is beautiful. Pop the collar if you want. Very practical. I've been wearing this nearly every day. Like, it's got these adjustable straps as well, which helps make some nice shapes. They're all really cool. Shout out Steve Cowder and Informale. Check them out. I'll put them here. Anything else that I get? Oh yeah. And in Melbourne, these are 1940s to 1950s World War II Army trousers. Amazing fit. This is Bonte Coupi. Don't know what that means, but I got in Melbourne. They said that this elder gentleman from the States had 2 pairs of these, and he couldn't be bothered selling it on Facebook Marketplace. Apparently he was going to get a couple hundred for these. And I got these for $85 Australian, so really happy with these. They fit amazing. And I also got this. Look at it, brother. 1970s, made in Japan. J. Watson & Co. It's one of them replica brands. am officially moving back to Australia. I won't be going back to London. I do have a lot of stuff there, but I will get a shipping company to send that over, so that's no big deal. I could find a way to London if I really wanted to, but it would be expensive and I'd have to pay rent again for 2 months. So yeah, I did expect to go back, and so this is a bit different, but I'm just rolling with it, and we shall see what happens. But yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm ready to make the most of being here.